everyone, Miss Lamb here. Today we are going to learn how to use the proper posture for playing a musical instrument, as well as breathing, and learning our playing and rest position for the flute. So first things first, you want to make sure that you are practicing in a chair. Obviously that's going to happen at school, but if you're at home, I know it's tempting sometimes to like sit on the edge of your bed, but that's really not going to give you as good of air support that you would get from sitting in a chair. So make sure you're in a chair. You want to sit forward on the chair. Notice I'm not like using the back of it slouch, because that again cuts off your air supply. So sit forward, make sure your feet are flat and you're ready to go. This again at school will be easier, but make sure that your music stand in front of you, you can see your music at all times. And at home, that might require you adjusting a little bit to make sure that it's the correct height so that you can see. As far as breathing goes, we'll go over this a lot more in lessons, but just make sure you're using those deep breaths that are coming from your stomach and not using shallow breaths that are raising up. So a deep breath as opposed to that's raising the shoulders up. And again, we'll talk about that more in lessons. And that's all enabled by sitting with good posture. Okay. Playing position, we already learned how to assemble our flute and where to put your fingers. Playing position, when you raise it up, you're going to make sure that the tone hole is where your lips are. The flute, remember, goes off to the right side of your body. We want to make sure that our arms are away and that the flute, it doesn't have to be completely parallel to the ground, but we also don't want it like this. So kind of find a comfortable spot. It's almost parallel, but not quite. My arms, notice, are away from my body. We don't want them too close like this because it cuts off your air supply. We also don't want to be hanging our arm on the back of the chair for support, because again, it seems helpful, but that's not going to give you the air support that you need for the flute. So make sure our arms are away from our body. When we raise it up, make sure that we are aware of our surroundings, our people next to us, and our music stand, because it is kind of a long instrument. So just be careful that when you bring it up, you're not going to accidentally bump somebody or a music stand. So you're going to bring it up like this, and that's our playing position. Our rest position is what we use when we're in lessons or in a concert and we're not playing. So we are going to take the flute vertical and put it on your right thigh, and that's our rest position. So we have playing position and our rest position. All right, I'll see you in lessons. Bye.